Chris Terry and I had finished the script for Justice League before this movie came out, right? So that script was done. Movie came out, and some people didn't like the movie. And so I was asked by the studio to like say, hey, you can't, there's a lot of stuff we don't want you to do from that script. So we did a rewrite, right, of the script. So the original Justice League that Chris and I wrote, we didn't even shoot. I mean, there's a lot of it that we shot, but the actual idea, the hard idea, the scary idea, we never filmed because the studio was like, that's crazy. And we were so insecure at the time after this movie came out, we were just like, I guess it is crazy. Like, we're fucking nuts. Like, what are we, there's gonna be mass hysteria in the streets if we film this. Apparently. The truth is that, you know, the Knightmare sequence in this movie, right, was always my idea that all of that would be eventually explained, of course. I mean, is that a surprise? You know, that we would end up in a distant future where Darkseid has taken over Earth and where Superman has succumbed to the anti-life and where he, and now with his ragtag band. And there was a few members of the Justice League that had survived to that world and that they were fighting to try and you know, so Batman's with the broken half a cyborg because, you know, it's only half of him because of whatever happened. They were working on equation to jump flash back to tell Bruce where Wonder Woman says, it's this line where Bruce says, I was right here and Barry Allen came to me and he said, Lois Lane is the key, right? And then she goes, he is the Superman. Every heart has one. And he goes, I think it's something darker, right? And so, and what it means is that the thing that was darker was that, you know, if Lois died, Superman would succumb to the anti-life, of course, right? And if Superman knew that somehow it was Bruce's responsibility to protect Lois, he would have been mad at him in this movie, right? Like, that's why he says,
she was my world, and you took her from me.
And then, of course, he has to jump back. And the other thing that we were working on was this idea that Cyborg said to Bruce in the distant future, they had 2 windows, right, to do the jump. Cyborg says, like, what, you know, which of these 2 windows do you think we should use? And Bruce was like, well, what window would you have put me through if you didn't ask? And he's like, this one. And then he's like, use the other one. Because that one you already did, and it was the wrong one. Barry Allen was in my freaking Batcave yelling at me about, like, nonsense. You need to put him through that other one, because that's the one that will, because he had to jump right before Darkseid boom tubes into the Batcave to murder Lois, so you have to, like,